So I'm 21. I was gonna say, bro, I turned profitable like when I started rocking with you.
I ain't say it.
So like all the money I put in live accounts that I blown, I was able to recoup that by like October. Since May 2025, I've been seeing a lot of like green months, you know. I've been having $1,000 days.
Cause you got the 4 winning trading days, and then on the fifth day you blew the account on that funded
Yeah,
account.
I blew it on my birthday. Yeah, my first payout was back in February. First funded payout was $1,200. So I asked my grandma, I was like, "Do you believe in me?" And she was like, "Of course I do." I was like, all right, bet. Let me get $100 for a trading account. 2,500.
From your live account.
Yeah. And what's crazy,
Not
bro,
bad.
is I started that account with 250. It happened in like 2 days.
This is about you. So they probably already know who you are, but for the people that don't know who you are, just let them know who you are, your name. They could probably see your name. They probably,
Uh,
but just let them know your name, who you are, how long you've been trading, and then we'll kind of get into just your journey. Cause we done an interview before.
but
No, all right, bet. So we'll just talk about
hell no.
everything for
I
the
mean, we
most
had a
part.
bunch of one-on-one calls, but
Now, yeah, they probably already know who you are, but for the people that don't,
hey.
here you go.
Oh shit, got something in my. What's going on with y'all, man? My name is Demario. I'm 21 years old. I stay out in California. I'm a day trader. Feel me? I've been trading for about, I want to say 5 years. Yeah, like in August it's gonna be 5 years if I'm not tripping. Yeah, like August, September is gonna be 5 years. Oh shit, August is tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Um,
basically here.
so you feel me? So I'm damn near been trading for 5 years. I've been unprofitable for four of them. I just turned profitable like back in what last year around October,
What would you say
and
was like the
then
main point where you were actually able to say, "Oh, I'm actually profitable now"? Because I feel like everyone has like a different view of like, "Oh, this is profitable, that's profitable." What was like your
so
moment to be like, "Okay, yeah, I'm doing
let me
something different
see.
here. I'm getting a different result."
Well, let me rephrase it. And back in November of last year, that's when I like all the money I spent in the last 4 years, like with accounts. Well, I wasn't really trading funded, so like all the money I put in live accounts that I blown, I was able to recoup that back in yeah, like October, November, whenever Trump became president. Because I mean,
Yeah,
like
2025, like
yeah,
end of 2024,
yeah,
going into 2025.
yeah, when Trump became president, that's when like I made all my money back, and then a consistently profitability. I want to say like green months, like May,
Okay,
like
May
since like
2025.
May. Yeah, I want to say like May since May 2025. I've been seeing a lot of like green months. You know, I've been having $1,000 days on a live account too.
Now,
I've
yeah,
had
we'll,
some
we're gonna
thousand
get
dollar days
into
on
it.
live. You feel me? Like I just knocked certain goals down. So I cleared out all my L's last year, but I've been consistently winning since May.
Now that's good. That's what I
I
like
like
to
to
hear.
say, you
So,
know.
if you want to say also, how much was the money that you made back? Because now it's just all profit. But how much did you lose
You
within
know.
those 4 years of failure to be able to get to the point? Because me, I lost a lot of money. They already know how much I lost. So if you
I
want to
was
say how
gonna
much it
say,
was,
bro, it was a lot. I can't really, I don't know the exact number. All I know is I have to go back, but it was a lot. Like I would say I'm above 10,000. Shit, I'm probably above like 20, 30,000 that I lost. But only reason I know is that I turned profitable is because I've had the same KOT account um, damn near since I started trading or started trading live. And like back in November, I saw that balance it said plus 5,000. I was like, and it showed like lifetime. So I was like, oh shit.
oh, so like
Um,
everything on the, so that's the only ever live account you've ever used with that one, and so basically you can see that you've made all the money back plus the 5,000. That's not bad.
yeah,
And that's just on the live
yeah,
account,
yeah,
not even including any funded
yeah,
accounts that if you've got to
yeah,
withdraw. I think you got your first. Was it your first My Funded Futures payout a little while ago?
yeah. My first payout was back in February. My first
Okay, so right before,
like
yeah, around that,
profit.
going into May then, around that time. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's when everything
yeah,
started to make sense. In the funded around the same time, or did you start one after or before the other?
um I've been live trading for the whole time. Then I just started prop firm trading back in December, early January.
Okay.
And then with the prop firm, got my first payout in February. And then I feel like
How many
I hit
challenges
it
did you
to everybody.
fail before you got to the payout? Because everyone's is gonna be
I
different.
feel
So I
I
just want you to be able to
feel
give it to people to know the reality of that shit.
yeah, so so let me backtrack real quick. I actually did have a prop firm account like back in 2024, but I got that for free because that's when FX Alex had his little prop account. But then I had that account for like 2 months. Bro, yeah, I was trading on a fucking funded for 2 months. Eval, by the
That's
way.
good.
This is eval. I was on an eval for 2 months, and then as soon as I got funded, I failed that. And then I got back into prop firms back in like early December 2024, early 2025. But I probably wasted or probably bought for my first payout, I had four accounts. Yeah, I had four MFFs, and then on my fifth one, I got a payout. And
It's
then
not bad.
the sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, tenth one, failed those. Um just cause
Hey,
I
you got to
felt
go
like
through
I
it to
hear the
learn
story with
from it.
everybody. Yeah, that's what I heard. Like it was like after I got the payout, I was like, oh, I got a payout from a funded account. Like
I
I know
made
what the
it.
fuck I'm doing.
I made it.
Exactly. Exactly. That's how I was thinking. And that's not what happened. Ended up failing those and then had to take a step back, analyze like what was the problems that I was having. And then like I don't know, once you start a routine, you could notice when you like where you're fucking up at. And where I was fucking up is like I would just get undisciplined. Like when I got my first payout with that account, it was almost just one trade a day, one or two trades a day, and that's it. After I got the payout, it turned into three trades a day. It turned into I'm losing accounts in a day. It turned into like I just started losing other things I worked up for. Like I started losing my discipline. So had to get back to it, locked in, and then you know, start getting the payouts again.
So I'm looking at it. Like I wanted to see how long you were on the team and everything. You've been on the team for 10 months in total. 10 months, so a little bit
Hmm.
less than a year. So I would say so 10 months. That's a
I was
little
gonna
bit.
say, bro, I turned profitable like when I started rocking with you.
I ain't say it. I ain't
I
say it.
turned from
I ain't say it.
like
That might be the beginning of the video. I turned profitable. I started training with. That's gonna be it right there. But I ain't say it. But yeah, so 10 months. So 10 months ago, a year from now was damn near August. So a little bit before. So probably going into the summer. Around then, you joined the team and you were able. That's when you start live trading. And then from there is really building the habits because nothing changes overnight. Immediately from you joining the team, you weren't consistently profitable. Even us having one-on-one calls, even you having access to all this stuff, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. And it goes to show that is deeper than just a system, the strategy, because that's one part. But we all know how to trade to an extent. A lot of people on the team, they trade very similar to us. They trade very similar to other people. They trade a way that actually works, a way that can actually consistently win trades, but it's deeper than that.
Hmm.
You had a way of being able to get a funded account, but guess what? You got funded, blew the account, and then blew the next three, four ones. Even though you already knew how to trade, you already knew how to get funded, but it's deeper than that. It's about being able to stay in the game. It's about being able to do the same thing
Hmm.
long term. It's about being able to replicate one payout, replicate one funded account, replicate a winning trade, replicate a payout, a withdrawal, and just keep doing the same thing because anybody could do it one time. Anybody can get one payout, get one withdrawal, pass one funded account, but can you consistently do it? And from being able to consistently do it, all it's going to do is just build the confidence that you actually have something that works. And from having something that actually works, it's going to allow you to actually continue doing it. But when you're not seeing those results, when you're not seeing the small W's stack up, it's like you try to do different things. You try to move systems and strategies. But from, like you said, sticking to the same thing, from doing the same routine, you start noticing what's working, what's not working because you're able to get data off of it. If you do the same thing every single day, you're going to know the day where it's like, you do something differently and you'll see the result. You'll feel the difference. You're like, this just feels, something feels off. And you're like, wait, I didn't do this. It's just like from building the daily habits of doing the same thing, you train yourself to do the same shit and look for the same shit every single day. It's just makes improvement. Your daily habits are the reason you are who you are now. Because like I said, the system and strategy, that's cool, but you still got to have the discipline to practice good risk management. Have the discipline to walk away from an L, walk away from a W, walk away from a day that you're not supposed to be trading. All those little things that most people don't think of when they think profitable trader, when they think becoming consistent. You thought you made it when you got the funded account. You try to get a payout, probably didn't happen immediately. I think whereas you got the 4 winning trading days, and then on the fifth day, you blew the account on that funded
Yeah,
account.
I blew it on my birthday. I remember that. It was
That's a
I could have
that's a
had
wild
I could
one.
have had a payout on my birthday, but like I said, I feel like that's what was in the back of my mind too. It was like, oh, I could get my first payout on my birthday. I bet. And then I took that L, and then taking that L instead of walking away, started going on tilt, and then that's when it ended up blowing the account.
It's just like
But
the
like
big
you said,
domino effect.
it's really facts. Like you said, bro, it's just discipline and consistency. And like that's when I really saw a difference in my trading, is when I like became more disciplined, more consistent with it. Because like it's, how can I say, like I'll get before, like I'll get a funded account. It's like I spent like what, $97 on it or $87. Like that's nothing. And then but that's a bad habit to get in. That's a bad habit to get in general. So like just really just, how can I say, not expecting a home run every day. Like just going to the markets, like I'm not expecting to win every day. Like
Just day
I
by
gotta
day.
yeah, exactly. Like whenever, what also helped me is becoming like, whatever I'm risking, I'm okay to lose.
That's
Like
another good thing.
if I
Most people are
like I
comfortable with it.
risk. Exactly. So it's like I'm comfortable risking 250. 250 for 500. That gives me like what? That gives me 8 trades on a funded account. So it's like I get to take 8 good trades, and what, 8 trades could be what, that's 2 weeks of trading damn near.
Yeah, two, depending on
Or
how many trades, how
yeah,
many days.
yeah, depending on how many days you trade. You could take those 8 trades, or you could just cut your time short and just full risk the account in a day. And it's like, I don't know, I'll take those 8 than that lucky one anytime.
It's like you said, you'll get in the habit of spending money on a challenge, and once you get in the habit of, like you said, it not being a lot of money, you'll just be willing to. I'd rather do this and put 1,000. I'd rather do this and put 1,000, and you keep doing that because like you're kind of getting the effect that you have a bigger account. You're getting the effect that it's actually like a good investment. When in reality, a lot of time you're just throwing money away when you're not even changing the things that are the reason you're failing in the first place. You'll fail a funded account, I bet. We going right back into it, not changing nothing. We just gonna go
Hmm.
right back in with the same bad habits that are gonna lead you to having the same result long term. But from being able to change those habits, from being able to be aware and understand that the long term is probably going to be a better route, being conservative, taking your time on the challenge, even though it may take you longer to pass, even though if it takes you longer to pass, it still might take you longer to get a payout also, but it's going to ensure that you can actually stay in the game. Like I said five,
Facts.
10 minutes ago, the moral of all of this is to be able to trade again later, to be able to be in the game, to take advantage of the opportunities
Facts.
later, to be able to stay in the game long term, to not take ourselves out. So when you practice being able to stay in the game, like you said, you had a funded account for like 2 months. Was it the funded account? You said 2 months. That's good because you were
Yeah.
not taking yourself out. You weren't letting one loss take you out the game. You were walking away with your little W's. Your W's were making at least more than enough to keep you above water, which is what most people can't do. They would have over leveraged by then. They would have chased a trade because they're in drawdown. They would have did something that would have taken them out the game. But if you could stay in the game, you'll always be around to take advantage of that one trade. All it takes is one trade to just put you up. That's really all it is. It's that one trade. Most of the time, we're just
Literally.
maintaining. Most of the time, we're just in the market, just doing what we do. And then it takes 1 or 2 days that just make majority of it. That one trade just goes crazy. One day just gives you 1 to 5, 1 to 6 on some shit that you didn't even expect it. But all you had to do was be able to
Facts.
be in the game to position yourself to even possibly even catch that. But if you're not in the game, you're gonna be sitting there on the paper trade just like, well, but if you at least just would have kept your account alive, not did some dumb shit, been disciplined, practice having good habits and building the good habits so that you're more likely to keep those habits tomorrow, you would have been better long term. But let's go into like more like
Exactly.
the side that people care about. So I know, what was your first payout amount? Because I know it wasn't like a crazy amount because
Well,
especially with my funded futures is very realistic in compared to what
I'm gonna
majority of
say,
people can do.
my first live payout, I mean not live payout, my first funded payout was $1,200 or thousand two
Valid,
hundred dollars
and
because
that's the
that's what
max.
MFF maxed out at.
So 1,200, and that's not bad because if you think of 1,200, if you could do that 1 to 2 times a month, that's 2,400 right there. And most people, you probably make close to that, maybe around a little bit more, but you're giving 5 to 8 hours a day, getting taxed. You're losing a lot of time. So when you can make 1,200, and I'm not sure how long it took you with that account specifically, but like I said, all you need to do
Yeah.
that is 1 time, 2 times a month for it to at least be additional money to be able to start
Hmm.
stacking that money, start being able to get your time back to potentially get rid of your job. So that was your first payout with my funded futures. What was your, I would say, Your first payout live was probably a while ago since you've been trading for a long time. What has been one of your
Yeah.
biggest live payouts of recent time
Mm.
since I've seen you've
My
been using it more?
biggest payout
Like from your live account.
was 2,500.
From your live account?
Yeah. And what's crazy,
It's not
bro,
bad.
is I started that account with 250. It's
Hey, that's
just
even better.
like you said, it just takes that one trade.
$50, you turned it to 25. That's a
Um,
10x return right there.
so it was crazy. I made a video about it, but I just never posted it. But
Whack. Gotta post
it
that joint. Hey, you have a reason to post it now because they're gonna be like, where's the video? I'm gonna have this posted
hey,
before you got that one posted.
hey,
Real
I
shit.
got you. I got you. As soon as I found my computer charging, my
Bro,
computer
as,
been
as
dead for
soon as
like
we
the
hop
past
off
two
this,
days.
I'm gonna be
I
editing
got,
this one. So just no urgency. Just get that video out because there's gonna be people
bet
watching this
that.
that want to know. They want to know exact 250, bro. That's realistic. See, that's the thing. People
Yeah.
want to know who you are, how you can do it because 250 to 2500 is very realistic. It's not turning 2500 into 25,000. It's not turning
Yeah.
25,000 into 250,000. $250, you can make that from your job. You can make that from DoorDash. You can. Your grandma will give you that for your graduation for your birthday. Your whole family combined will
Exactly.
probably give you enough. Not just your grandma, maybe your grandma a little bit stingy in one situation. Everybody combined for your birthday, Christmas, you should be able to get $250. And as long as you got the skill set, you can make the numbers make sense. And that 2,500 could have been 5,000 if you kept going. But more than likely, you probably just got to a point
hmm
you're like, I'm gonna pay myself for the
Yeah.
time that I'm putting into this. But that's good,
Yeah, I got
2,500.
happy off that. But I think I turned 250. I don't remember the exact number, but it's like I turned 250 into 500, and then with that 500, because it's when Trump became president. So I know you remember like when all the news was going
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Yeah, I bought. So that 250, it was crazy to say that's because I asked my grandma like the day before. I told my like I was telling my grandma about trading, and I asked her, I was like, Grammy, do you believe in me? About the trading. Like I swear to God, bro. Like I swear to God, it's just so crazy. So it's like I had $100. I was just about to go throw in an account because that's what I would do. Like I'll get paid, go throw $100 in an account. But like someone just told me like ask your grandma. So I asked my grandma, I was like, do you believe in me? And she was like, of course I do. I was like, all right, bet. Let me get $100 for a trading account. And then she's like, okay. So she gave me 100. I had 100. I put it in, and
Hey, look at
then
that. See,
I go.
Grandma came in with the clutch. She
You
ain't had the
you feel me?
200, but she had some.
You
She
feel me?
had some, and it
It
did
was
its job.
some. It did, bro. And when I gave her money back, I gave her $400 back. But
Solid,
we
good ROI for
got
her. That's a 1 to 4.
you feel me? And
That's a one to
bro, when I
four.
said it happened in like 2 days,
So
like
two
now
two fifty to
I really got to
twenty-five
get
hundred.
this.
Now, yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
now
really
you
got to
cook
get this
yourself.
video
Because now
posted.
I'ma have that as a title. So now
I
you
gotta
got
post
to.
this video,
Hey, it's
bro.
gonna
I
be the
got the
little funnel
proof,
for
bro.
it. It's gonna be the funnel
I
for it.
got it.
But just it goes
But
to
yeah.
show what's possible. Because like I said, the realism of it is the most important thing. A lot of people think you need to have crazy money. The main thing is good risk management. Understand the market, understand the skill, and have emotional control. You can go into the market with 250. The most you can lose is 250. The most you can make,
hmm
sky's the limit. I mean, yeah, you could make infinite money, but you should do something like what you did. Have a target, have a mark to where you get here. I'm gonna take something because guess what? You want to pay yourself for the time you're putting in. You did that in 2 days.
hmm
Imagine if you would have had the account for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 months. What could have been
Exactly.
possible? You get what I'm saying? But it's still you want to be able to pay yourself for the time. 2,500 in 2 days. That's more than what most people make from a job. And speaking of job, let's
hmm
talk about that situation because you were working up until recently.
Yeah.
So I'll let you explain
Yeah.
like your whole situation.
Yeah. I was top flight security of the world, and then like I know you. Whenever I hop on a call with you or like the homies, I'll be like, bro, I hate my job. I hate my job. And then not too long ago, they ripped me up. They ripped me up for saying I didn't do something that I know I did for a fact. Like they said I didn't log all the trucks because they want us to grab a pen and paper and write down all the trucks in the yard. Bro, we had like fucking 40 trucks in the yard. That shit took me like an hour. I was like, y'all saying I didn't do something that I know I wasted my time on? Like, come on now. Like it's not that serious. They ripped me up. And then like what? Then they told me to call HR because they didn't let me go to work the next day. They're like, you gotta call HR before you go to work again. So I called HR and like bro was just talking like passive aggressive. Like talking professional to me but aggressively, but I'm like, bro, who the fuck are you talking to? Like so that just went crazy. And then Like I just told myself, like, you know what? Because that's what they wanted me. They wanted me to move jobs. Because I used to work 5 minutes from my house, but
Hmm.
then they wanted me to move to the place that's 45 minutes from my house.
Damn.
I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that. Like, especially like I've been trading, like I've been working, so I've been working up. Like, I've been trading and working up to like to leave my job, and I'm like, bro, I'm not about to put an extra what hour and a half drive on myself, and I'm in a
And the
fucking V8.
Mustang.
You feel me? I'm not about to do that
That's
in
an
a
hour,
Mustang.
hour and a half Mustang every day. RIP gas and your wallet.
I was gonna say gas will whoop my ass. Like I'm going to work for free, and I was like, I'm not doing that. So it's like
Plus, for
they
all the
still.
people that have watched the vlogs, he'd be the one just smoking in his car, and I know that car probably be on. It'd be hot over there in California, so
Oh,
you got
oh
all
yeah,
that weighing in the car, the V8, plus the driving back and forth. That's a lot of
it
gas. It's a
was.
lot of money. That's a lot of time. Sometimes you just gotta
It's a
make a
lot of
sacrifice.
everything, bro. And that's what it was. Like I was like I've been preparing for it. Like I've been saving up. Like I got a certain amount of months put up. But like someone just told me like, bro, you don't need to be here. Especially like the following week, I was going to a sickle cell camp, so I wasn't gonna be at work anyway. I was gonna go help kids. So it was just like fuck this, I'm
And
out.
and so
You know
that
what I'm
was because you
saying?
went to the camp last week, so you haven't been working for what, 2 weeks now? This is like the second week, almost third
Three.
week. Okay.
It's been like 3 weeks.
So how's
Yeah.
the trading been ever since like going full time? Has it been better? Has it been like kind of stressful because like more or less you have more weight on it? But
Was
how's that been so far?
was crazy, bro. It's been like a lot to me, it's been like a less stressful. It's boring because like I wake up trade and I'm in Cali. So I wake up trade at six
Wake
thirty
up
in the
mad early.
morning and then my day's done by 7 o'clock, 8. Well, let's say, oh, I go to the gym, my day's done by 10. So it's like
That's why
it
you
gets
gotta edit that
boring,
video, bro.
but
You already got. That's where editing the video. I don't got nothing to do today either. That's why I'm on here interviewing you, showing you the work in progress that we've been doing. But it's that's the reality of it. Is sometimes
hell yeah.
once you have the main structure of your trading done, you're not gonna be back testing 5 hours a day. You have a system, you have a plan. And when I'm sitting here looking at
Hmm.
the charts all day for nothing, it's like I'm going to work for free. There's no point. I'm gonna show up when I'm supposed to. I'm gonna
Exactly.
back test when I'm supposed to. I'm gonna have it all structured. But if you have nothing else to do, you just get, like you said, you get bored. But that's when having other things that keep you busy. Because if you don't get busy, if you start getting bored, what do you think that's gonna do? I want to make money. The charts are right here. I mean, what else am I gonna do? I don't got a job. And you just try to do the only thing you do have. But that's why being able to diversify, put your time and
Hmm.
attention and focus in other ways, like you said, the gym, like you said, going to that camp, like that's all things that's gonna keep you busy, keep you focused, and compared to
Yeah.
not having that. But that's very good, especially like you said, you already have the video recorded. Just got to edit that, John. But to end it
But
all off, I want you
the
to talk about your goals moving forward. Because now you're a full time trader. You may not have all the money in the world, but you can live
yeah,
on your own.
got the
You
freedom.
have the means of being able to keep it going. You have a live account. You've had withdrawals. You've had a funded account. You've had a payout. You've proved that you can do it. But now the main thing is doing it long term. You can do it for this month. You can do it for these 3 weeks. Can you do it for 6 weeks? Can you do it for 9? Can you do it for 18? And then it's about the
Facts.
longevity. Okay, I could do it back then, but can I do it now when I start spending more money, when I got to make more money, when I want to get a new car, when I want to move out the crib, when I want to move maybe a different state? Because that's when everything starts to compound. But
Yeah.
that's when having a plan. So, what is your goals as of right now, being a full time trader? And also, I don't think you said your age.
Wait. Oh, so I'm 21. Yeah, just
21.
turned 21 this year.
Freshly
Turning to
21.
20. I was gonna say 22 in February. But my goal is really, bro, it's just to stay free. You know, I wanna one of my goals is to move out. I've been thinking about Florida, but
You got to get up out of here, bro.
you feel me? Some things been keeping me home, but everybody's been telling me to get out to Florida with the guys.
Gotta
So
get out, gotta get to Florida and get Granny out to Florida too. No
you
cap.
feel me? That's
Get her out
I
of
may
Cali.
have to.
Get her
I
out of
may
Cali.
have to. But travel more. I want to travel more. Like I said, I want to grow my trading. Like so, I say consistent. I could do like 3K a month trading. Three depending on the months, depending on the days. I could do like three to like maybe 4,000. So just scale that up.
And if you take that outside of Cali, you're definitely way better off too. Cause They gonna come for it. So just know, them percentages in Cali, I don't even want to imagine. I'm cool. That's why I stay in
It's
Florida. Just
crazy as
yeah.
hell, boy.
From
It's
moving to
crazy as
Florida
hell.
and just staying below your means, still you'll be saving money still. You'll be doing what you want. You'll be around people, and you'll be saving a little bit more money, and you won't be getting waxed out the ass, and won't be as humid. Now it's humid as fuck. I lied.
Mhm.
It'll be way more humid and
Yeah.
like dry, but you got best of both
I
worlds.
don't,
That's why we
I
got the
don't,
freedom. We
I
can go
don't
wherever
know,
we want.
man. I love this Cali. I love Cali though. I love Cali. It's been hard for
Hey,
me to give it up.
hey, if you from there, right? Like
Yes.
that's where you're born and raised.
Yeah, I was born and raised out here, man. I mean, I got family out in the South that I used to visit as a kid, but born and raised in Cali. But yeah, I want to travel a lot more. I do want to scale my trading. I want to do $10,000 months. Like,
That's light
why I
work.
want to do that live. You feel me? That is like work. It's just about a compounding effect now.
I mean, if you could do
Um,
250 to 25, you could turn 25 to 25,000 with that same number. It's just about doing the same thing. The percentage would be the same shit. The
hmm
same thing you could do to make what was it, $1,200 in a payout? That could be 1,200. It could
hmm
be 12,000. It could be 120,000. The only thing changing is how much you're risking per trade, and that's why I love trading so much because we can scale all the money we're making doing the same exact shit. The same thing I did today that won me a paper trade is the same thing I did yesterday that lost me a trade. It's the same thing that I did the last 2 days.
hmm
Months ago was winning me trades back to back. Weeks ago was winning me trades. It's just once you got something that works, you just
Facts.
keep doing. Just don't take yourself out the game. Don't blow yourself out the water, and you'll be here to take advantage of that opportunity and chase your goals. And even like I said, just to be realistic with everyone, you don't need to be making $10,000 a month to be full time. If you can make $3,000 a month, you may not be rich. You may not live a luxurious lifestyle, but guess what? You bought your time back to focus on the other
hmm
things that are going to keep you moving forward, to focus on building yourself physically at the gym, to focus on building yourself having a better mindset. Like all these little things, you don't need to have all the money in the world. When I first started full time trading, okay, when I first started full time, I had decent money. Around the third or fourth time I went full time trading, I was broke as fuck. But from there, that's what got me to this level, though. You get what I'm saying? From
Yeah,
having the money and being a full time trader, I lost it all. From learning and figuring everything, losing money, getting some money back, losing money, getting some money back, and then realizing, okay, I just got to focus on building myself. I got the time, just got to lock in. I wasn't making that much every single month when I was trading tops and maybe making a couple hundred, couple thousand, but all I needed was my 1,700 for rent, 600 for the car. We good.
yes,
Everything
sir.
else
You
is just
Gucci.
we gonna figure it out. We gonna put that back into it. We gonna try to make it flip. But as long as I got 30 days, as long as I got that, we gonna make it happen. And I personally would have rather did that than work a job that would have took my time, would have took most of my money for gas, whatever it would have been, and I wouldn't have been able to focus on getting myself to this level here. Same thing for you. Now you got the time to be able to focus on these other things to get you to that next level. And that's all this about. No cap. But
Facts, man.
what would you give
Shout out to
anyone?
FBA.
Oh yeah,
What
shout out to
was it? Go
us.
ahead.
Now I was gonna say, what would you say to people, like a word of advice?
Um, Join the community.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
But not really though. It's really just working on yourself because that's when I seen a difference in my trading. Isn't like you look in the mirror, bro. Like if you don't like where you're at, you're either gonna change it or stay in that same spot. And what my problem was, bro, was I wasn't consistent on the charts. Like I'll be on the charts Monday, I'll be on charts Tuesday, I'll lose Wednesday, and it's like fuck the charts for 2 weeks. So it's like I'll say be consistent, stay disciplined. Like if you have a system in place, follow that system. Like I the system where I turned the 250 into 2,500 and the system where I got the payoff from MFF, I'm not gonna lie, those are two completely different systems. The first system, like the 250 to 2,500, it was balls to a wall. I'm trying to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be honest. Like I was trying to get paid. Like
I'm
I knew
trying to get
Trump was
paid.
gonna go. You feel me? I knew Trump was gonna
At
come
least he's
in and
honest.
go crazy. Like I was trying to get paid. But the system that got me the payout, it's it's what I do to this day. 1 to 2 trades. After I'm done trading, go to the gym. I don't over trade anymore. Like I have a certain amount I risk. Like I'm comfortable risking 500, but do I want to risk that whole 500 in one trade, or do I want to just break that into two and get myself 2 trades that day?
Hmm.
Because bro, my job wasn't paying me shit. I was probably getting paid like what, $2,200 a month.
I'm telling you, most
And
people like the
so
average job, you ain't making nothing crazy. That's why it's like people be, oh, you need to make 5,000, bro. You don't even make 5,000. Fuck is you talking about?
you don't.
You need 5,000,
You
bro. You don't even
don't.
make 5,000. You give your hours of the day away, And even if you do make 5K, you're definitely not making it after tax. So regardless, it's like you don't need
Exactly.
all that. That you are better off making $2,000 a month and getting all your time back. Because with that time back, you can focus on a
Exactly.
way to make $500. You can focus on a way to build a skill that can make you 1,000 later. But it's about the longevity.
Exactly.
If you guys take anything from this video, the longevity is everything. This is just the beginning for
It
Demario.
is a long game.
So trust.
I
Soon
got
you'll
one
see
more
him.
thing to say,
What's up?
man. I got one more thing to say, bro. Shout out Jerry, bro. If this is going on YouTube, right?
Yeah, it'll be on YouTube.
Y'all got to subscribe to his channel and go back to his like his videos now. They cool, they dope as fuck. But go back to his videos from like what, damn near 2 years ago. It's about to be 2 years ago
That's what
now.
they're gonna be saying in
Cause
2 years.
like,
They're like, he was in the penthouse. Now he got a mansion with a pool in the back.
you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you see the work thing. Like now, Dre, he's reaping the rewards from his work. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just go back to those times like he was hungry and you see like he was disciplined. He was doing the same thing every day. Like, of course, he wasn't in that high rise. He wasn't,
But it's
you
a
know what I'm saying? He
process.
like, exactly. And like, that's one thing that took me to realize like, it's a process. Like, I'm not making $10,000 a month, but I'm able to work for myself and I'm able to go do whatever the fuck I want. You know
That's
what
what
I'm
it's
saying?
all
I'm
about.
able, if I don't want to wake up, I don't have to wake up. So it's just like,
First said I don't gotta wake
just
up. If I don't want to wake up, I
hey
don't gotta wake up. That's a crazy statement. But listen,
man, hey man,
it's the
hey
truth.
like last week when I was away camping, I didn't. Well, I caught two trays. I caught two trays, and one gave me a. I got a payout off of one of them. So it's just like, hey, you know,
No, that's a
it's
fact.
I wasn't able to trade for the rest of the
It's
weekend.
just it gives
To
you
me, that's
choices
stress
and
free.
options. That's the thing. Trading will give you the option. You may not want to go to the gym. You may not want to do something today, but you now have the option. Even though you should be doing what you're supposed
Exactly.
to regardless, but you have the option. Do I want to eat this today? Do I not want to? Do I want to go to sleep early? Do I want to? Do I want to post a YouTube video today? Do I want to hop on this interview? These are all options. Like I don't got to do none of it, but this is like these are options
Facts.
that I have, but most people don't have options. They don't have the option. Do I want to go to work today? Can I take off today? Can I eat this food? It's just they got to do whatever they can, and we got to
Facts.
do what they can, do what they can to achieve what they want. Simple as that.
Facts.
But nah, it was a good
Facts.
interview, Brody.
Facts.
First
Facts.
of many. I'm surprised it took us this long to get the interview, but it's about 30 minutes. I'm gonna have it chopped up and everything for the most part. But good game. Now we're gonna come back. We're gonna see
Appreciate
where
that,
you are. We're gonna be
man.
able to see a different background. We're gonna see you with some different clothes. I'm telling you, just
Let's say
over
you gonna
time,
see
you
me
just
crazy.
everything just slowly, gradually improves. I'm the same person that I was wearing do rags 2 years ago. I got a watch, I got a little chain, I got a little background, but I'm the same person doing the same shit,
Yeah.
just at a different level.